Gentlemen, imagine this. A single, ordinary bottle sitting in your kitchen could transform the way your body produces testosterone, strengthen your erections, and boost your confidence in the bedroom. I'm talking about olive oil, not some expensive supplement, not a complicated protocol, but something you already have at home. Combine it with just a handful of natural ingredients, and you can genuinely improve your sexual vitality, your morning erections, and your overall energy levels. I'm Dr. Mika Hayashi, a urologist with over a decade of experience helping men restore erectile function and hormonal health. Today, I'm going to reveal exactly how mixing olive oil with 5 scientifically backed ingredients before bed can naturally enhance testosterone production, optimize blood flow to your penis, and bring back the strong, reliable erections and drive you thought were gone forever. Stick with me until the end because I'll share the precise timing and combinations that produce maximum results. Now, you might be skeptical. How can olive oil, something so simple, make a real difference? Let's break down the science. Extra virgin olive oil is loaded with monounsaturated fats, and these fats are critical building blocks for your hormones. Testosterone is a steroid hormone, which means it's literally made from cholesterol and healthy fats. Without enough of these fats in your diet, your body can't manufacture optimal testosterone levels. Think of it like trying to build a house without lumber. It simply won't work. But olive oil does more than just supply fats. It's rich in antioxidants called polyphenols, particularly one called oleuropein. These compounds fight oxidative stress and reduce inflammation, both of which are major enemies of testosterone production. Chronic inflammation diverts your body's energy away from hormone synthesis, leaving testosterone levels low. Scientific studies show men who consume olive oil regularly tend to have significantly higher testosterone than those who don't. One study found that using olive oil as the primary fat source for just 3 weeks increased testosterone by about 17%. That's a remarkable improvement for something so simple. Here's where it gets even more interesting and where most men miss out. When olive oil is combined with specific other ingredients and taken before bed, you create what I call a hormonal optimization stack. Timing is critical because most testosterone production occurs during sleep, particularly in the deep sleep cycles of the first few hours after falling asleep. By giving your body these nutrients right before bed, you're fueling hormone production exactly when it's needed most. The first ingredient I recommend might surprise you: raw honey. Not the processed, clear kind from the grocery store, but real, raw, unfiltered honey with all its natural enzymes intact. Honey contains boron, a mineral essential for testosterone production. Studies show boron supplementation can raise free testosterone, the form your body can actually use, by up to 28% in just 1 week. Honey also supplies B vitamins for energy and hormone synthesis, and its natural sugars help stabilize insulin overnight. When you mix 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil with a teaspoon of raw honey before bed, you provide your body with a steady supply of nutrients and energy throughout the night, creating an ideal environment for testosterone production. Next comes the second ingredient, ground cinnamon. Often thought of as just a spice, cinnamon is a potent natural insulin sensitizer. By improving insulin sensitivity, it removes one of the major barriers to testosterone production. Since high insulin levels suppress hormone synthesis, cinnamon also fights inflammation and enhances blood flow, particularly to the reproductive organs. When combined with olive oil and honey, cinnamon creates a powerful synergy, supporting testosterone, improving sleep, stabilizing blood sugar, and reducing inflammation all at once. Building on that, the third ingredient is fresh ginger, and the research is impressive. Studies show ginger can increase testosterone significantly by 17% in men with fertility issues, and even up to 30–60% in sedentary men with lower baseline levels. Ginger works by reducing oxidative stress in the testes, improving blood flow to the pelvic region, and stimulating luteinizing hormone, which signals testosterone production. It also combats inflammation and improves insulin sensitivity, enhancing the effects of cinnamon. To maximize benefits, Use about a quarter teaspoon of freshly grated ginger mixed with a teaspoon of olive oil and a teaspoon of raw honey before bed. The warming taste makes it surprisingly enjoyable while your body works to produce testosterone overnight. Next, we have turmeric. Its active compound, curcumin, is well known for reducing inflammation and improving insulin sensitivity, both crucial for testosterone production. However, curcumin isn't absorbed efficiently on its own. That's where olive oil comes in. It's fat, soluble, so consuming turmeric with olive oil dramatically increases absorption. Adding a pinch of black pepper further boosts absorption by up to 2.0%. For this combination, mix a teaspoon of olive oil, a tablespoon of raw honey, half a teaspoon of ground turmeric, and a pinch of black pepper. Taken before bed, this mixture delivers powerful anti-inflammatory support, enhancing hormone production while you sleep. Finally, the fifth ingredient may make you hesitate: fresh garlic. I know, garlic before bed isn't appealing at first, but the benefits are undeniable. Garlic contains allicin, which boosts luteinizing hormone and testosterone. It also improves circulation, reduces cortisol, the stress hormone that suppresses testosterone and supports overall cardiovascular health. To use it effectively, crush 1 clove of fresh garlic, let it sit for 10 minutes to activate allicin, then mix it with a tablespoon of olive oil and a teaspoon of honey. The honey masks the taste, and the olive oil improves absorption, giving you stronger erections and higher testosterone. Timing is everything. Your body produces testosterone during sleep, especially in the deep cycles shortly after falling asleep. By consuming these combinations 30-60 minutes before bed, your body receives essential nutrients right when hormone synthesis peaks. Olive oil provides building blocks, while honey, cinnamon, ginger, turmeric, and garlic support enzymatic processes. Digested overnight, these nutrients optimize testosterone production and sexual function. Of course, these mixtures work best alongside a healthy lifestyle. Quality sleep 7-9 hours nightly is critical, since studies show men who sleep less than 5 hours can have testosterone levels 10-15% lower than well-rested men. Stress management is also essential, because elevated cortisol suppresses testosterone. Regular resistance training, especially compound exercises like squats, deadlifts, and bench presses, boosts hormone production, but overtraining without recovery can be counterproductive. Maintaining a healthy body weight is equally important. Excess belly fat converts testosterone into estrogen, suppressing vitality. Now that we've covered the powerful 5-ingredient combinations, let's talk about quality. Not all olive oil or honey is created equal, and the difference can drastically impact your results. For olive oil, always choose extra virgin. This is the first cold pressing, which preserves the maximum amount of healthy polyphenols and beneficial compounds. Look for bottles in dark glass to protect the oil from light, and check for a harvest date if possible. Lower quality oils are often processed and stripped of their health-promoting properties, making them far less effective for hormone support. Honey, too, must be raw and unfiltered. This ensures it retains natural enzymes, pollen, and other beneficial compounds that support testosterone production and metabolic health. Avoid processed honey. It's essentially just sugar syrup without any of the hormonal or circulatory benefits. Whenever possible, source honey from local beekeepers, so you know exactly where it came from. The spices you choose, cinnamon, turmeric, and ginger, also matter. Buy them whole and grind them yourself whenever possible. Pre-ground spices lose potency over time, reducing their bioactive compounds. Freshly ground spices ensure maximum nutrient content and therapeutic effects. Yes, it takes a little extra effort, but you're investing in your health, vitality, and sexual function. It's important to set realistic expectations. These combinations aren't a quick fix. They are a consistent, natural approach to supporting your body's testosterone production. Many men notice improved energy within the first 1 to 2 weeks. They feel more alert, refreshed, and productive throughout the day. This makes sense because better sleep and stable blood sugar from these mixtures create a steady source of energy without spikes and crashes. Within about a month of consistent use, body composition often begins to change. Men notice reduced belly fat, improved muscle tone, and faster recovery from workouts. Their resistance training feels more effective, and they feel stronger overall. By 6 to 8 weeks, the real hormonal changes become evident. Libido improves, morning erections become more frequent and firmer, and sexual desire increases naturally. Erectile function enhances, meaning erections are easier, longer lasting, and more reliable during intimacy. Many men also report cognitive and emotional benefits: better focus, improved mood, and greater confidence. This makes sense because testosterone affects cognitive performance, mental clarity, and emotional well-being. By supporting your natural hormone production, you're not only improving sexual function, you're enhancing your overall quality of life. However, a critical caution: some ingredients interact with medications. Garlic and ginger have mild blood-thinning properties. If you're taking blood thinners such as warfarin or daily aspirin, consult your doctor first. Cinnamon can affect blood sugar levels, so men on diabetes medications should monitor their glucose and adjust dosages as necessary. Honey, while natural, still contains sugar, so it must be factored into your diet if you have diabetes or insulin resistance. Digestive sensitivity can occur initially. Start with smaller doses and gradually increase as your system adapts. Finally, understand that these natural combinations support testosterone production. They are not a substitute for medical treatment. Men with severely low testosterone or significant erectile dysfunction should consult a urologist for proper evaluation. These methods optimize and maintain hormone health but do not replace necessary medical care. Let's explore the natural process behind why these combinations are so effective. Testosterone naturally follows a circadian rhythm, peaking in the early morning and dipping at night. But here's the key: the actual production of testosterone occurs during deep sleep, particularly in the first few hours after falling asleep. By providing your body with olive oil, honey, cinnamon, ginger, turmeric, and garlic 30-60 minutes before bedtime, you're supplying essential nutrients at the exact time your body is primed to manufacture hormones. The fats from olive oil provide building blocks, while the vitamins, minerals, and bioactive compounds from the other ingredients support enzymatic processes involved in testosterone synthesis. This synchronization of nutrient timing and natural hormone cycles can make the difference between modest results and dramatic improvements in energy, libido, and sexual function. Consistency is crucial. Taking these mixtures sporadically will yield minimal results. Integrating them into your nightly routine allows your body to fully utilize the nutrients during sleep, enhancing hormonal output. Think of it as giving your body premium fuel when it's doing the most important work. Lifestyle factors amplify these effects. Sleep quality is non-negotiable. Men who sleep less than 5 hours a night can experience a 10–15% reduction in testosterone, essentially aging their hormone levels by a decade or more. Stress management is equally vital. Chronic stress raises cortisol, which inversely suppresses testosterone. Techniques like meditation, deep breathing, spending time outdoors, or engaging in hobbies can significantly improve hormone balance. Exercise is another key pillar. Resistance training, especially compound movements like squats, deadlifts, and bench presses, stimulates natural testosterone production. Be cautious about overtraining. Excessive exercise without proper recovery can lower testosterone instead of boosting it. Maintaining a healthy body weight is also essential. Belly fat contains aromatase, an enzyme that converts testosterone into estrogen. The more abdominal fat you carry, the more your body reduces testosterone levels. By losing excess weight, you remove a major barrier to healthy hormone production. What makes this approach so effective is the synergy between nutrition, timing, and lifestyle. Olive oil and the 5 natural ingredients provide the raw materials and enzymatic support. Proper sleep ensures your body has the opportunity to produce hormones efficiently. Stress management prevents cortisol from sabotaging your gains. Resistance training stimulates hormonal output, and maintaining a healthy weight removes inhibitory factors. Together, these strategies create a comprehensive system that naturally restores testosterone and sexual vitality. It's also worth noting the unique advantage of using natural ingredients, positive side effects. Unlike synthetic hormones or pharmaceuticals, these combinations enhance cardiovascular health, mental clarity, immune function, and overall energy while supporting testosterone. There's no downside, just a holistic boost to multiple systems in your body, from circulation to cognition. If you commit to this routine consistently for 30 days, the results are tangible. Energy levels rise, sleep improves, body composition changes, and libido begins to recover. Men often experience noticeable improvements in mood, confidence, and sexual performance, making everyday life feel more vibrant and fulfilling. By now, you can see just how powerful these olive oil combinations can be when used consistently. But let's dig deeper into the timeline for results, so you know what to expect and stay motivated. In the first week or two, most men notice a boost in energy. You wake up feeling more refreshed, alert, and motivated. This happens because the nutrients in the olive oil and the supporting ingredients improve sleep quality, stabilize blood sugar, and reduce inflammation, all of which contribute to steady, sustainable energy without crashes. By the end of the first month, changes in body composition begin to appear. Men often notice fat reduction, especially around the midsection, and improved muscle tone. Workouts feel more productive, and recovery is faster. These changes are natural consequences of improved hormone balance, better sleep, and enhanced insulin sensitivity. Between 6 and 8 weeks, the true benefits of testosterone optimization become undeniable. Morning erections become more frequent and firmer. Libido naturally increases, and sexual performance improves, with erections that are easier to achieve, stronger, and longer lasting. These changes also impact mental clarity, focus, and mood. Testosterone is not just about sexual health, it directly affects motivation, confidence, and overall vitality. You begin to feel like the man you were meant to be, with more energy and drive throughout the day. Now, while these combinations are safe for most men, it's essential to be mindful of a few precautions. Garlic and ginger have mild blood-thinning properties, so men taking blood thinners like warfarin or daily aspirin should consult their doctor before using these combinations regularly. Cinnamon can influence blood sugar, which is generally beneficial, but if you are on diabetes medication, monitor your levels and adjust as needed. Honey, though natural, is still a sugar source. Men with diabetes or insulin resistance must incorporate it thoughtfully into their overall diet. Starting with smaller amounts allows your digestive system to adjust, preventing discomfort. It's also critical to remember that while these natural strategies are potent, they are not a replacement for medical treatment when needed. Men with severe testosterone deficiency or significant erectile dysfunction should seek professional evaluation. These methods are designed to optimize and maintain hormone levels, support sexual function, and complement a healthy lifestyle, but serious conditions sometimes require medical intervention. One of the most empowering aspects of this approach is that it proves testosterone decline is not inevitable. Aging does naturally lower testosterone levels, but drastic drops, fatigue, weight gain, and reduced sexual function can often be prevented or reversed. By committing to simple, evidence-based nutritional strategies like these olive oil combinations, along with sleep, exercise, stress management, and healthy body composition, you can reclaim your vitality. The benefits extend beyond sexual performance. Supporting testosterone naturally improves cardiovascular health, immune function, mental clarity, energy, and overall well-being. Unlike medications, these interventions offer multiple positive effects without harmful side effects. This holistic approach ensures that your body functions optimally while restoring your confidence and drive. Now, let's tie everything together. The beauty of these olive oil combinations lies in their simplicity, affordability, and effectiveness. 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, a teaspoon of raw honey, and carefully measured spices like cinnamon, ginger, turmeric with black pepper, and even fresh garlic can transform your hormonal health. When taken 30-60 minutes before bed, they synchronize perfectly with your body's natural testosterone production during deep sleep, giving your body the fuel it needs to create hormones efficiently. The key to success is consistency. Doing this occasionally won't yield noticeable results. Make it a nightly habit, combine it with a healthy lifestyle, and allow the body to fully utilize these nutrients during peak hormone production hours. Sleep well, manage stress, exercise regularly, and maintain a healthy body weight. Together, these factors amplify the effectiveness of the olive oil combinations and ensure long-term results. You also want to use high-quality ingredients. Extra virgin olive oil, raw honey, and freshly ground or prepared spices are critical for maximum benefit. Cheap or processed alternatives lose much of the potency that makes these mixtures so effective. A little effort in sourcing quality ingredients translates into a huge payoff in your energy, vitality, and sexual performance. As you progress, you'll notice a transformation. Morning erections become more reliable. Libido naturally increases, workouts feel easier and more productive, and your mood and confidence improve. You'll wake up feeling energized, motivated, and ready to tackle the day. These benefits are tangible, lasting, and evidence-based, backed by scientific studies and real-world experience. Remember, these strategies are about supporting your body's natural ability to produce testosterone safely and effectively. They are not shortcuts or artificial fixes. They are smart, natural interventions that complement a healthy lifestyle. Over time, the cumulative effects of consistent use can be life-changing, from sexual performance to energy, mental clarity, and overall health. So, here's your next step. Start tonight. Pick your preferred combination, whether it's olive oil with honey and cinnamon, or the full stack with ginger, turmeric, and garlic. Commit to it for 30 days. Observe the changes, and integrate it into your nightly routine. Track your energy, libido, and mood. You'll be amazed at the transformation. If you found this information valuable and want more evidence-based advice from a urologist who genuinely cares about men's health, hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Share this video with friends or family members who could benefit, and join the conversation by commenting below which combination you're starting with tonight. Your body, energy, and confidence are worth this investment. Start now, and take control of your vitality.